Hello and welcome to Steve's Backyard Bonsai. Today I have a little transplanting to do. One of the wisteria seeds from a tree in the neighborhood that has some pretty glorious flowers every year. Out of six germinated, and I want to get it into the same type of pot as the other wisterias I did the other day. Put them out on the bench and keep them watered and happy, and let's see what kind of wisterias I can raise in the rest of my life. The wisteria bonsai that I saw at the Toronto show, that Nigel showed, and Blue Jay Bonsai did a video about it. The wisterias were just phenomenal. The ones that are just coming out into leaf and haven't even flowered yet, or just the flower buds are just starting to come out, how could you ask for a more beautiful tree? And then the one with the cascading flowers, oh my God. I know they all have cascading flowers, but this tree was just beautiful. So I'm inspired by that. Thank you guys for putting it out there. I've seen other wisteria trees, and I've seen wisteria growing up in trees in my neighborhood, and as destructive as they are, me having been the owner of a beautiful oak tree that succumbed to its strangulation, this is it's special for me to try and get these going. All right, hope you enjoy this little repot. All right, you may notice a black hand coming into view. That is indeed my hand. My other hand is not covered in a glove. The reason is I got a pretty bad wound on the end of my thumb, and this happened on Mother's Day. So my record for my wife is I got into a bad car accident on her birthday one year, and then this year on Mother's Day I cut the tip of my thumb off on a table saw. So other than that, I'm a really good husband, I think. Anyway, I don't know where the roots extend to here. I'm going to do a little investigation. This is hosta from my yard where I collected seeds. It's coming up in a number of places. This is hosta from the neighborhood. These were like impressive hosta from somebody else's house, or maybe a number of somebody else's houses. And this is the wisteria. Back here are Japanese katsura trees, which I'm so happy some have germinated. That's going to be a fun tree to try and keep alive. Not that it might be difficult to keep it alive, but it's such a beautiful tree, I want to see it get old. All right, like I said, I don't know where the roots are on this. I know there are no other seeds in this row, so I'm going to start by going way down and trying to lift up a whole thing at once. And that's working. Okay, so now I know I can get it out of here pretty easily. I'm just going to leave it here and get the pot ready. All right, so if you remember these little plastic pots, these are what I'm going to train my wisteria bonsai in. I have 3 of them prepared, 2 outside with wisteria in them already. I've got a little piece of window screen down at the bottom, and I'm just going to put that base layer of soil in. Now this tree germinated in regular garden soil, just regular garden compost with some of my used bonsai soil, and then topped with my fines. All right. On top of this, as I mentioned, are the fines from my regular bonsai soil mix. And I want to see if you can see the roots. Quite nice. Not making any selections at the moment. I do see those fungus gnats though. Might want to wash these off. Yeah, I might want to wash these off. I'll be back. You might as well see this. Hope you can. It's still feeding off the placenta. How cool is that? I have some other wisteria seeds that I collected at a nursery this past weekend. We were sitting underneath an arbor where the wisteria was growing up the arbor, and the seeds were all over the ground. So I got them sitting in a little foil container, hopefully getting ready to plant. All right, I'm gonna place it to one side because that's what I want to do. Even deeper than that. Just going to moisten up the soil a bit, make it a little easier to move around, hopefully. Right about there. Yeah, this wisteria rather, is really cool. It's growing low. The guy keeps it trimmed, not too low, but it's not growing up another tree, and it's just spectacular every year. And now, when I walk Luca in the morning, we very often choose to go by it just to see. And that's, by the way, this guy just likes trees, and I've spoken about him before. He's the only other person around that has dawn redwood trees, and he has them in his yard. He just got them from a catalog because he liked them. He said to me, "Oh, most people have no idea what they are." So I definitely know what they are. And he lets them grow natural. And I've also mentioned before, I really believe dawn redwood's natural shape to be flame shaped with low branches. Although I don't know if that's the style that I'm going to ultimately get. On my dawn redwoods. Maybe on a couple of specimens. I think I'd have to work on it to get that style. And you don't see them in that style in bonsai, or I haven't seen them in that style in bonsai. Okay, this little wisteria is all planted up. I'll get it watered and put it out on the bench. Thank you for keeping me company in my backyard.